Okay, now we're rolling. So, you created content, huh? So you went through and you created some content. Bravo. Well done. You've taken the first step more than what most people will take, and that's creating content. So here's the big question. You've created your content. You made photos. You did videos. What do you do now? That's the big question. What do you do now? That's what we're going to talk about in this video as we're cruising along here in the range. What do you do now that you've created content? And that's the big question, because it's, you could think, well, one photo, one video is going to be enough. It's not enough. You have to make tons and just keep going with it over time. So before we get into that, subscribe to the channel, like, comment, share, all of the above, and share it with your friends, because we're going to talk about something very good, and that's what do you do after you've made your content? What's the next thing you do if you've never done it before? So that's what we're going to get into right now. Okay, common things to do. Post. I mean, it's really simple. Obviously, we want to post. Where do we post? Where should you post? How often should you post? Look, I do the big five, okay? I focus on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube. That's five. I focus on those because people try to do all these other things. I've never seen a vehicle drive the way this man is driving. Miami, all these migrants coming here. The thing is just like, number one, you could get lost in trying to, sort out all these other platforms and all these other programs, and you've never even posted before in your life. So you get really you get overwhelmed. And we don't want you to get overwhelmed. We want to just build the muscle first. So if you can get in some sort of rhythm once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, these guys that say post 100 times a day, I don't have any data to substantiate that. I see no evidence whatsoever, no statistic, no piece of data that shows me that that's a viable option. Reason being is because if you do a post today and then you do a post an hour from now, you suppress your prior post. You're always suppressing your post instead of letting your posts work for you, okay? Second thing you should do with your content is start to look at, okay, can I afford a budget? Do I have a small budget to possibly do, I don't know, 500 a month, 1,000 a month, $5 a day, whatever. Can you put a small budget behind this content for awareness purposes only? My goal with things that we do for our clients is to focus on awareness and reach first, and then build and scale from there. Look, you're gonna have to spend money, okay? You're gonna have to spend a lot of money to advertise. It's just the way it is. You're gonna have to spend it, you're gonna have to build it, you're gonna have to stick with it, but it works. It works in ways you don't realize. So if you get a small budget going, communicate to people. There's a lime green G-Wagon. Very odd vehicles those things are. I heard the ride is not very good. My lime green Aston's cooler. Anyway, what we're talking about here is, can you establish a rhythm, and can you, secondly, get a small budget going out into the marketplace so that you can just increase awareness. While you're simultaneously doing that, every single person that touches that piece of content is automatically now being added to what we call your audience. Being added to your audience. You hear guys talk about build your audience. Well, there's a mechanical way, there's an organic way, there's a paid way, which is what we're talking about. There's a paid way to do it, and that's what we're discussing. So you build this audience, and as you start to scale over time and you create more content, you start feeding them new stuff. So you get a campaign going for 2 weeks, you get a couple of videos going on that. Maybe you're spending $5 a day per video, $10 a day. Maybe you got a ton of money and you can blow $500 a day, whatever it is, $1,000 a day. It's always funny when you hear someone who's like, dude, make me like this awesome big entrepreneur that I follow. I said, how much is your budget? $500 a month. Sorry, we're gonna need millions to make that happen. It's the truth. You just gotta stick with it. Now you can get there, and I don't want you to be discouraged by that comment, but I also want you to realize that it does take time. Everybody started at zero. Every single person started at zero, right? So first thing is, you made your content, get it out there. Get a nice cadence going. Second thing is, create a budget. What could we feasibly spend that's not gonna break the bank to just start getting people to see it? And then lastly, we gotta repeat those first two steps. You gotta make more content and then you got to advertise. And then you got to make more content, and then you got to advertise. And by advertise, I'm talking about awareness. You're advertising your awareness because you just want to get out. You just want to get out, and you keep steady with that. Look, and don't get discouraged if you're not getting millions of hits or views or likes or comments. Like, it is what it is, you know? You got to start at a point. Main traffic, Collins Avenue, Miami, person just jaywalks across the street. The logic of individuals astounds me that people can actually get things done and survive. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, repeat. 1, 2, repeat. 1, 2, repeat. 1, 2, repeat. You made your content, this is what you got to do with it. And guys are like, I don't have time. I am driving in the car, taking my lady, and we're going, and I'm shooting a video, okay? When I get up to walk from my desk to go get something to eat or make a cup of coffee, I promote. That's all it is. Like, there is no thing. And you don't need all this fancy stuff, but you do have to make it. You do have to communicate it. You do have to film it. I don't care if you have a fancy camera. If you have whatever you got is whatever you got. You just got to make it work for you. All right? So I hope you found this video helpful, slightly entertaining, helpful, educative, informative, and hopefully get a deeper understanding of what it actually takes to do all this stuff, because honestly, I don't hear anybody talk about this. You only see the end result. You don't see the work that it actually takes. Me, myself, with my brand, I'm me, myself, and my brand. This is what I'm doing every single day, what I got to figure out how to do, what everybody else who wants to make it has to figure out how to do. So if you like it, subscribe to the channel, tell your friends about it, let everybody know about it, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the video today. Listen, I got a couple things I want to share with you. If you want help with promotion and marketing training on how to build a brand, transform your brand, you can go to sysloventures.com/secrets revealed. It's a 200 course program online that gives you everything from starting with nothing all the way up to taking you to advertising. And whatever questions you might have, it's very simple, very short, very effective, get you going. Number 2, if you need any help with anything digital, video production, web design, graphic design, maybe you need printers, maybe you need flyers, maybe you need graphics, social media posting, Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, LinkedIn posting, Twitter posting, video production, consulting, training, any of those items, we can help you with that. You can just go to sysloventures.com, sign up there, go to the branding page, check out the webinar that I have, take a look at all that. And then lastly, if you're a high-end corporate client, one that's spending north of $60,000 a month in advertising spend, you can go to syslospice.com, and we have special corporate enterprise pricing for you just over there, and everything digital, all right? So if you need anything, all the links are below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.